I used to think mentioning an ex on a first date was a red flag, until I further thought about it. You're getting to know someone new, the conversation is flowing, and then, boom, she brings up her ex-boyfriend. Your mind races. Is she still hung up? Is this a warning? Before you jump to conclusions, let's explore what's really going on. This isn't about stereotypes or judging anyone. This is about understanding a surprisingly common communication pattern that has more to do with psychology than you might think. Your brain essentially recognizes patterns. When you encounter something new, your mind may search for familiar reference points to make sense of it. It happens whether you're trying a new restaurant or dating a new person. When she mentions her ex early on, she's often not being nostalgic, she's creating a mental map. She's using what she knows to understand what she's experiencing with you. Think of it like learning a new language by comparing it to one you already speak. The ex becomes a measuring stick, not because she definitely wants to go back, but because it's the most accessible framework she has. This is especially true if her past relationship was significant or recent. The comparison isn't about competition, it's likely about comprehension. And here's what matters. This process is normal and doesn't automatically mean anything negative about your connection. Sometimes mentioning an ex is actually a strategic move, and not in a manipulative way. When she shares, "My ex never listened to me," or "My last relationship ended because of dishonesty," they're doing something clever. They're communicating their non-negotiables without being confrontational. She's essentially saying, "These things matter to me," while testing how you respond. Do you dismiss her concerns? Do you get defensive? Or do you listen and engage thoughtfully? Your reaction tells her a lot about your emotional intelligence and compatibility. This is also about safety and vetting. Dating requires vulnerability, and sharing past experiences can be a way to establish boundaries early. If she mentions her ex was controlling, she's signaling, "I value independence," and watching to see if you respect that. The key is recognizing this as transparency rather than provocation. Instead of feeling threatened, try getting curious. Ask one thoughtful follow-up question. Share something about your own growth. Turn the moment into a conversation about values rather than a comparison contest. Not every mention of an ex comes from a strategic place. Sometimes it's about unfinished emotional business. Breakups don't always come with clean closure, and residual feelings can leak into new conversations. This doesn't definitely mean she's still in love with her ex. It might mean she's still processing what happened, learning from it, or trying to make sense of why it ended. This is particularly common if the breakup was recent or the relationship lasted years. The brain needs time to reorganize its narrative, and sometimes that processing happens out loud. So how do you tell the difference between healthy processing and a red flag? Frequency and context matter. Mentioning an ex once or twice to explain a boundary or preference? Probably fine. Bringing them up constantly, especially with longing or unresolved anger? That's worth noting. Another pattern to watch. Is she learning from the past or stuck in it? Saying, "I realized I need better communication," shows growth. Saying, "All my exes were terrible," suggests a lack of self-reflection. Stay calm, observe over time, and trust your instincts. One conversation isn't enough to judge the whole situation. So what do you actually say when she brings up her ex?
First, validate without overcommitting. Try, "That sounds like it was tough," or "I appreciate you sharing that." This shows emotional maturity without getting pulled into her past drama. Then, if it feels right, ask one clarifying question. What did you learn from that? Or how did that shape what you're looking for now? This redirects the conversation toward growth and future compatibility. Finally, share your own boundaries if needed. I'm interested in getting to know you, so I'd love to focus on us. Keep it kind, clear, and brief.
Green flags. She mentions her ex to explain values, show self-awareness, or provide context, then move on naturally. Red flags. Constant comparisons, speaking with bitterness or idealization, making you feel like you're auditioning for a role.
If the pattern continues past the first few dates, it's fair to address it directly or gracefully pivot. You might say, "I notice we talk about your past a lot. I'm curious what you're excited about for your future."
If that doesn't shift things, you have your answer. Dating is about finding someone emotionally available and present. You deserve that, and so does she. The ex isn't your competition. Emotional readiness is. Understanding why she mentions her ex doesn't mean you have to accept constant comparisons. It means you can respond with curiosity instead of insecurity and make informed decisions about compatibility. The real question isn't, why does she bring up her ex? It's, are they emotionally present with me? That's what matters. Pay attention to patterns, trust your boundaries, and remember, you're not here to compete with the past. You're here to build something new.